Welcome back, everybody. I'm Phil. That's Sam.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
We are Bards and Barbells, aren't we, Samantha?
We are.
And we are doing what today?
We are doing the Ross Sisters solid potato salad.
What kind of name is that?
Yeah, I was like, is
Who
this like
wants
a
to eat
cooking
solid
show
potato
or
salad? Is that on your menu for this weekend, Sam?
solid potato salad? No, I like tender potatoes.
Sounds like just putting like a giant potato, a full potato in a bowl of lettuce.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too appealing.
Anyways, besides the name, this is apparently a pretty renowned performance. This is like folklore, legendary stuff we're talking
people
about
have
here.
said that this is like one of the best performances, like dance entertainment performances of all time. So.
Yeah, it came out in 1940s. We're traveling back
1944.
potentially one of the furthest videos in time that we're traveling back to on this one in 1944.
Yeah, that's crazy. And this is from a movie, like a musical movie called Broadway Rhythm.
Yeah, and we arrived at this one because one of our big sponsors and supporters on the channel, Mark, put it on our radar. He didn't sponsor this one, but he said, this might be something you guys want to check out. And when I read a little bit about it, I was like, oh, this is right up Sam's alley. We got to check this out.
Yeah, so I'm very interested to see what this is all about. It looks like on stage here, we almost got like a farmhouse kind of thing going on. So I think those are some horses.
So it's got three sisters, three ladies. I don't know if there's actually sisters. Did we read that?
I think they are sisters.
Yeah, the Ross sisters, right?
Yeah.
But their stage names are Aggie, Maggie, and Elmira. Yeah.
Yep.
So, like I said, we're traveling back in time. But this is, the only thing we know from them. I don't know if there's anything else we should check out, or if this was kind of their big thing that set them off into stardom. But
Yeah, apparently they had a short-lived career as well.
yeah, but we love checking out new content on the channel. So if you want to be a part of it, hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that like button if you enjoy the video. Leave a comment and tell us how much you love this or hate it. Just be nice if you hate it. And, use some kinder language. We'll put it that way. Anyways, Sam, you ready?
I am. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Come on in, folks. Make yourself
I thought that-
comfortable.
I thought that was just that's so wild. I thought this was just a picture. Right?
Oh, no, that's what I was saying. It looks like it's set in like a...
Yeah, I thought it would look at it. Doesn't it look kind of like a painting?
Kind of. It's probably just the quality from the 40s.
I don't know. It looks pretty good, to be honest. I mean, the DVD quality, it looks pretty good. It kind of has that artistic, almost like a paintbrush
Like
to
a
it.
soften-
Yeah, like the tone of it. So that's wild to me. I was like, okay, now we're moving? That's interesting.
Come on in, folks. Make yourself comfortable. Look around and see what you think about it. Of course, if you rent the theater, I'll clean it up before the opening night of the show.
Nice big stage, Helen.
Yes, it is.
Say, you got a nice place here.
Nicest summer theater in the state. Built her all myself. Of course, I move the cows out when there's a show on.
You move the smell out with the cows?
Shucks, what's the difference? Most shows we get here smell anyway.
What's the capacity?
What's the who?
How many people will it hold?
200 on a hot night. You can squeeze in a few more with a north breeze.
What's the rent?
75 a week, and I retain the soda pop privilege.
You told me $50 this morning.
I
You
did?
certainly did.
I must have had one of my spells. Besides, I got 3 full-grown daughters.
What's that got to do with the rent?
Plenty. They're stage struck, Dad drat 'em. Just itching to show off. Now, if you could manage to put 'em in the show, I might shave the rent of mine.
Well, what do they do?
He's a savvy negotiator.
I bust out laughing myself sometimes.
Where is this side-splitting trio?
Got 'em shut up in the feed room. I didn't want 'em to pester you.
Trot him out. We'll look him over.
Soy, 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 soy.
Okay, before we start, isn't it just wild the language, vocabulary that's used?
Yeah.
I mean, we just take for granted how, we speak today and the way we converse with each other and communicate with each other. That was so different.
I know.
So different.
So different. And he's also a pretty hard bargainer there.
Yeah, his negotiation skills are on par with
Look
the
at this
elite.
businessman go.
Trio.
Got 'em shut up in the feed room. I didn't want 'em to pester you.
Trot him out. We'll look him over.
Soy, 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 soy.
All right, here we go, ladies. Look at these outfits.
bring it right back. Solid potato salad, and let's have no cat. Solid potato salad, boy. Take my plate, fill it up, and bring it right back. Farmer said it looks done. Your skin looks slightly pallid, so I'll dig your plate up done. For some solid potato salad, hoi hoi, solid potato salad. It's a groovy movie salad, Jack. Solid potato salad, boy. Da 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 da, bring it back.
Holy.
Oh my gosh.
What? Holy.
Do they even have spines?
What?
Look at a spider. I'm sorry, I'm convinced they do not have spines in their body.
They don't have spines?
No,
in their
they
body?
don't.
It's clearly, contortionists are
They had their
the
spine
expertise
removed.
that we're seeing here. Was not expecting that at all. 1940s were blowing some minds, that's for sure.
Well, I've definitely heard of like people having circus acts historically that could do some really crazy contortionist type activities, but like I've never seen it. So it's just like,
Well, also, I mean, I've heard of, like you said, in that setting, but not in this setting of like a Broadway style movie or dance. So I was not expecting that.
they also make it look so easy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Mind blown.
yeah. I'm kind of speechless.
You
to be
probably,
honest.
probably saw that from my face. I was like, what is happening?
Anyways, let's keep it going. We'll have some closing thoughts at the end. I don't remember what I was going to say. Also, what's that horror film? Is it The Exorcist, where they do this move, and like the girl's legs are like going around?
It probably is. I think it is either The Exorcist or like some version of that.
Anyways, clearly, not everybody.
Where
can
she's
do that.
like
Kinda creepy.
possessed and just like I think that's known as a thing. Like contortionism is also people relate that to being possessed sometimes. Yeah.
Or it did in the past.
Yes.
Because it's
I
like
think
you
so.
shouldn't be able to do that. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's not normal because you don't have a spine. If that's the case.
This part is like, I can't. Like, this is wild.
She touched her head to the floor. Look at that hip mobility. What? Holy. That is insane strength.
Wow.
That is insane.
I'm just like absolutely flabbergasted.
I don't even know how this is possible. No, you're not going to pick up the apple. What is going on? Oh my God. Defying the laws of gravity.
If this wasn't made in 1944, I would think it was fake.
See ya. Blew y'all minds. I'm out of here.
I was waiting to see the reaction of these people that were gonna rent the theater.
Yeah, that was insane. I cannot believe I've never seen, heard about anything, because that's so mind blowing, and I can see why now that it's lived on for so long. Because
Of course.
our minds are blown, but I can only imagine seeing this for the first time in the 40s. People doing, because part of this is that it would have been distributed to people for them to see, right? You might have a friend, early on that can do some of these tricks or whatever, but you wouldn't be seeing somebody do it in front of the masses. And I feel like this would have been an introduction to that, it being in a film, and film obviously starting to grow. So it would have been so groundbreaking for a lot of people seeing this for the first time, somebody being able to do something like that.
Yeah, it's
and like
crazy.
our eyes are popping out of our head. And I know it's possible, but even just seeing it, it's like, what? And then if you didn't know it was possible, you'd be like, what the hell is happening here? And then that's what you said, people would be like, these people are not real.
Yeah, well, that's the thing though, right? Because it's like at that point in time, like, there's no way. I mean, I would assume that there would be no way to fake that, right? In that era. Whereas now, I think the way that our society is progressed, it's so easy to be like, oh, it's probably just AI. You know what I mean? It's probably just fake. Whereas from back then, it's like everybody would have been like, oh my God, that's like people are actually able to do that.
Yeah, it's prosthetics or something like that. It's they put something together. But not only that, it's like a routine as well that they were doing. It's like one sister. That's the other thing that we haven't mentioned, is that there's all three of them and they're sisters and they can all do it.
Yeah.
So clearly there's a
must have been practicing from like babies.
Well, genetic disposition, obviously, right? That they are, hip mobility. Clearly, they probably have some different
Double
alignment.
jointed.
I don't know the specifics on that biologically and in terms of how the body is constructed to allow people to be contortionists. Of course, like you said, some of it is probably practicing, but the fact that I see three sisters that are all able to do it and most people can't likely means that their mom or something was able to do it too.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Definitely a genetic component there, and extreme flexibility, obviously, right? Like I think you'd probably need to be stretching like all day, every day.
Yeah. Anyways, that was mind blowing from the Ross sisters. And
I enjoyed that. It was really cool.
Did you change your mind about the solid potato salad that you wanted?
I mean, honestly, I really want to go back and listen to the beginning portion where they're actually singing.
Yeah, because you didn't catch it.
Yeah, but they were actually singing about solid potato salad, but then I just completely even forgot about that part once they started getting to all their flexible moves. I was like, damn.
All right, guys, that's it from us. We've had a mind blown enough for today. Hopefully you guys did as well. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. It helps this video reach more people. Have a great day. We'll see you on our next one.
Thanks for watching, guys.